Evening is 9 of April 2023. It's 11 p.m. exactly. Sunday, Easter Sunday, I would say. And yeah, that's going to be a wrap up of my day of building Uniflow from scratch. Uniflow is a decentralized data management platform for people like you and me to take, first of all, ownership of our personal and financial data, and second of all, learn how to manage it so people can get independent from banks, from big organizations, and from the government, and start making their own decisions instead of following others. So that's the goal over here, is to really make sure that people are taking care of their data and to change the perspective on our financial and personal data, because right now all of the data is managed and stored by, again, governments, big organizations, and banks, and those data are used to us, to sell to us. So we are the product right now, really, and that our data is used against us to better sell to us. Some people may like it, some people may not. We are building something to really make the privacy and security of our data purely decentralized, so even Uniflow won't store it. But let's get to the point, and let's talk about what happened today, because it's supposed to be a really important day for us, as I had 2 meetings set up with for testing. Unfortunately, none of those meetings happened, so I didn't test any application with anyone. But the good news is that actually Shivam actually fixed all of the API issues on the mobile side, so everything is working beautifully. And I think tomorrow, maybe on Wednesday after Easter, I will actually send the application, or maybe next week, because we need to still fix some currency issues over there, but that has to be done with Chris. So yeah, probably next week I will send it, that mobile application, to the investors already. That's the, to the people to the investors, let's say. We also need to actually apply for the Apple, so because for some reason a lot of people have Apple phones, and Apple doesn't allow to install the APKs, because it's not APK, it's IPK, on their phones without actually having a developer account, which is an issue, but because we will have to wait probably like 2 or 3 weeks. So I will have to apply for that tomorrow, so by the end of the month we actually have it. And so yeah, I didn't meet with them, unfortunately. We fixed all of the issues that were outstanding for some time already, and yeah, he also managed to have really good grasp of the API that he's building for Nikiuka, that we are also building for like a week and a half already, because it's quite complicated. So yeah, I think for him it was a very productive day. For me, wasn't as much, unfortunately, because those meetings didn't happen, so I really focused on creating the advert for us and getting feedback from some of my friends and external people who doesn't know anything about Uniflow. So I just send that to different people to tell me what they think, whether they understand what the message is and what the product is, because that's the most important. That's what I get from the feedback. I think on Friday, when people saw the advert, they were like, "But what the application is doing?" So yeah, so I hope this time the feedback was tiny bit better, but I didn't get a lot of feedback yet. I'm still waiting for it. So yeah, I think that was my day. I've also was correcting a few things on the Flutter application, because some of the stuff hasn't been working on the front end. So I managed to fix really tiny and simple issues, which is great. And I think that's it. I don't know whether there's anything else I should talk about. So I will say thank you very much, and I see you tomorrow.